Shalom, sister. Shalom. Call her how about Shim Hamashiach, Mama Laki Awashai. All praises to the Most High. Lord willing, y'all been holding it down and doing. I was sitting down, and for like the past couple days, I've literally been meditating on Philippians 2 and 3. Just, Passover's coming up, and I feel like that's a verse that everybody should meditate on. So it's Philippians 2 and 3. Let not everything be done through strife and vainglory. Like when you doing the Passover, you gotta make sure that you're not doing it out of vainglory to be seen. Oh, my garment, my hair wrap, oh, I got the best bread, oh, I got this. Like Passover, even preparing for the Passover, nothing should be done out of vainglory. I got the best this. No, the Most High is not dealing with that. He's not worried about who got the best this for Passover, who got the best dress, the hair wrap, the best damn recipe. You gonna eventually, Salaki, you gonna get put to death. Passover is real serious. You sitting down, partaking in the body of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Even when it comes down to serving the Lord and being a handmaid to sisters, to brothers and sisters, don't ever do stuff out of vainglory. When you serving the Lord and you serving His people. Being a servant of Yahweh Shemel Shai is very seriously. It's not something that should be taken lightly. Being in this truth, it's a life or death situation. When you serving the Lord, it's a life or death situation. You're literally a warrior for Yahweh Shemel Shai. So, when you serve the Lord, make sure you're not doing it out of vanity. Make sure you're not doing it to be seen of men. Make sure you understand what you're doing. And I feel like a lot of the times in this truth, it's people that do, you got people walking around wearing fringes. So like people walking around wearing fringes, and they don't even know why they got the fringes on. You just doing it because your husband told you to do it. Because somebody told you to do it. You got people about to keep Passover, don't even know that the lamb is representation of Yahweh's body. You got people making unleavened bread, but you don't even know what you're making the unleavened bread for. So you gotta, if you're in this truth, you gotta, what's that scripture that says when you do something, you gotta do it with all your might? Yeah, whatever you put in your hand, whatever, dang, y'all can't think of the scripture. Whatever you do, you gotta pretty much do it with all your might, like the scripture says. When you come to serve the Lord, you gotta do it with all your might. You gotta understand why you're doing these things. You have to understand why you are keeping the Passover and what it represents. You have to understand why you serving the Lord and what it represents to be a servant of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You can't be doing stuff out of vainglory, because I just feel like, that's off. That's off. You can't, it's just something that I was just meditating on, like, nothing you should do. And then, people do stuff out of strife too. People might do stuff out of strife, out of contention. The Most High is not dealing with you when you acting like that. The Most High is not dealing with nobody that act like that. The Most High is dealing with people that's sincere, meek, and humble. And I was meditating on that too, what it truly means to be sincere. And you gotta ask yourself, am I a sincere sister? Am I a sincere servant of Yahweh Shemel Shai? Am I just doing things out of vainglory? You have to ask yourself those questions because Passover is right around the corner. You can't be sitting down doing stuff out of vainglory or not understanding what you're really doing. Because like I said, this is a life or death situation being in this truth. It's not a game. It's not a game. And eventually, if that's your mindset of doing things out of vanity and, you're not sincere, the Most High is going to sift you right out the truth. He's going to take it right away from you because you're not even sincere. So the Most High chose you to be in this truth. You got to go hard. You got to go all in for it. You got to be sincere in every work that you do. Literally everything that you do. When it goes down to, doing charity, when it comes down to, nobody should know that you're doing charity. Nobody should see that you're doing charity. That's a part about being sincere. Nobody should know every single move that you make when you're in this truth. You got to be humble and you got to be low key. Nobody should know that you gifted a camp $1,000. That's between you and that camp. Nobody should know that you donated a whole bunch of fringes to some sister in need. No. You got to be sincere in this truth. And let everything be done in sincerity and meekness, being humble, being lowly in spirit. Not being lowly in spirit. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Just being meek and being humble. That's the type of spirit we need to go into Passover. You can get destroyed. The Most High can literally put you to death if you're not keeping the Passover the right way. If you go in and keeping Passover, doing it out of vainglory, you're not understanding why you're doing it. Even walking in this truth. You get put to death for, doing stuff and you don't even know what's going on. The Most High's not dealing with that. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I feel like I bounced topic from topic. But, sisters, we got to examine ourselves. Make sure that we stand in the spirit. Passover's around the corner. Make sure you understand why you're keeping the Passover. Being a servant and a handmaid of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Make sure you're doing everything out of sincerity. When you serving your brothers and sisters, make sure you're doing it out of sincerity, not out of vainglory to be seen or get praised by men. When you get praised by men, whatever. You just like it says when people be praying in the center, praying out in the open and doing, you get your praise by men. But no, you want your ultimate praise to be from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Most High bless you in many different ways, and we don't even know how. You never know how the Most High can bless you. It could be with more faith, more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Just don't ever do stuff out of vainglory. When you come to serve the Lord with all your might. And that's pretty much all I want to bring up. Just keep enduring, meditate on being sincere, meditate on just being a diligent servant of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And keep enduring, sisters. I love y'all. Shalom.